In this video, we will work on releasing our upper back muscles. So in particular, we will work on releasing our traps, muscles that hold a lot of our tension, our emotional tension when we tend to keep our shoulders up. We're going to work on releasing our rhomboids, as well as some of the deeper muscles, some of our rotator cuff muscles. So let's go ahead and start on the floor. You can use any of this, we can use the spiky balls or a smooth sphere ball, small sphere ball. I like to work with the spiky balls, but if you want to apply deeper pressure, you can always use a small smooth sphere ball in this area. We're going to start by accessing some of the trigger points at the bottom of our trapezius. So the trapezius is this really beautiful looking muscle that covers most of the part of our upper back. It has a lot of functions in the body. It helps us move and stabilize the shoulder. So whenever we keep our shoulders up because of typing or driving or stress, that immediately sets up all those trigger points and painful scenarios in the body. It can refer pain to our neck most of the time. It can create burning pain sensation between the shoulder blades and the bottom portion of the shoulder blade. It can send headaches, especially the temple headaches, are also known as tension headaches. So it's really important that we learn to release this muscle. So go ahead and place the balls right at the bottom portion, bottom edge of your shoulder blades. Place yourself down over those balls. So the balls are not on the spine, they're right outside of it. We don't want to be pressing into the bony parts of our vertebra, because it's not going to help us massage anything and it can actually cause injury. So we want to press only into our soft tissue, because that's what we're massaging. Inhale, and on the exhale, bring the rib cage down. Focus on releasing into those balls. Bring the arms by your sides. One more exhale. Just to start. Keep your knees bent, feet flat on the floor. You're going to activate your core. So think about zipping up tight pair of jeans in front of your body. You're going to bring the tailbone a little bit between your legs. And by doing that, you already put that pressure into those spots, and then you can try to lift the hips up just a couple of inches. That will be enough, and then place it down. And again, lift and come down. Just one more time here. Good. You can move the balls up a little bit. And again, we can start with the bridging. Keep working through it. You can pause at the top and apply this deeper pressure. Start kind of wiggling your hips, walking your hips, rocking them side to side. And that way you can apply those deep stroking pressure into those trigger points, to those muscles, and release. While we're in this position, another way to access the same trigger points is to come up into an ab curl. Bring your hands either over your chest or behind your head, whatever is more comfortable, and lift up. Put the pressure into the balls. You can lift up maybe just a little higher, and then start bearing the weight down into the balls on the way down. Inhale. On the exhale, bring the rib cage down first. Your core is contracted, then you lift. Inhale at the top and exhale. Start bringing yourself down. Now go ahead and move the balls just a little higher. So now you're kind of in the middle portion of the shoulder blade, between the shoulder blade and the spine. And in this part, we can access some of our rhomboids. Go ahead and bring the arms up. And now we're going to hug. Give yourself a nice little hug here. and you can start rocking. By doing that, we're moving shoulder blades out of the way to access muscles that hide underneath our shoulder blades. And start rocking side to side. Good. And again, if you find any spot, go ahead and pause there. Apply deeper pressure, rock to the side. You can try to lift the hips a little bit. That gives you that more leverage. And you can go to the other side the same way. Give yourself that leverage. Press into it. Calm down. Move a little bit higher. And again, you're still moving those shoulder blades out of the way, accessing as much of the muscle tissue as you possibly can. You can rock again. And again, on this one you can create little ab curls, really tiny ones. But if it puts too much strain in your neck, you can avoid those. And again, side to side. And keeping the balls still under your shoulder blades, we're going to start their arm circles. Bring the arms back. Circle them. Let your fingertips touch the floor. Circle them. Down and up, and separate the shoulder blades on your back like you're trying to touch the ceiling. And again, back. Through the side. Reach as far out as possible. And up. And then we can reverse. Down. Back. Up. Down.